So class, in today's video we're going to be going over more feats that this background character has accomplished. Now remember, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're trying to hit 5K. So in the last video we left off with Shadow absolutely just decimating this one random guy in a sword on sword battle, because this was the same guy that kidnapped his sister and freaking absolutely just punched her in the face. And like I said, I still do not understand why the hell they do this, but regardless of it, they ended up freeing her. And the crazy part about this shit is too, they didn't even like pick her up to like bring her back to the castle. They had her walk all the way home. That is fucked up. So after some time has passed and everything settled down, we see that everybody from Shadow Garden is talking to Sid, saying how they're going to go across the world to like learn stuff, get better, and practically just train. So they're leaving him. It doesn't necessarily matter because this man has to go to school anyways, because you know he's still a goddamn kid. And while we're on the train, we see him pretty much just reminiscing his past memories of like how he even got reincarnated into this world. Damn! Truck-kun strikes again. So after finally making it to the city, we see that Sid is about to go to his first day, and this man's already on bullshit being a freaking background character because he made friends with these other two background characters that low-key do not matter whatsoever, so that's why he chose them. But when they ended up getting to the school, they ended up seeing how everybody's just gawking at this one girl, freaking trying to ask her out on a date and stuff like that, but everybody's just getting shut down. The only use these two background characters are used for is just exposition dumping and giving lore to Sid, saying how she's like some popular high up kid that everybody's trying to ask out because family, wealth, you know, so on and so forth. Sid doesn't actually give a damn. He just wants to live his normal background life. Alright, bitches is not on his mind. But literally the next day he ends up playing rock paper scissors with his two friends and ends up losing, so now the loser had to go take a shot at asking her out. So my man took one night to practice what he was gonna say, and with his top-notch acting skills proceeded to ask her out in possibly the best way.
I like you! Will you please be my girlfriend?
Oscar worthy. Everybody would have done the same. Everybody needs to take notes at what he just did. It's Oscar worthy. Because you know why? Because that shit actually worked.
Alright, I will.
Huh?
I've been waiting for someone exactly like you. Here's to our new relationship.
Now being public enemy #1 at the entire school because everybody wanted to get at her, he didn't even want her to begin with, so now he's doing everything in his power to get his background life established again, so he's trying to make her break up with him. But nothing worked. She was stuck to him like glue. So when they had to go to like their sword practice class and stuff like that, he was pretty much just matching her entire moveset, just copying her bar for bar because he didn't want to go all out, but at the same time, I guess he didn't want her to win, so they ended up just drawing in the end. Now later that day, she ends up just telling this man the entire reason of why she even dated him out of everybody, and that was just because she did not want to get with this other guy, their fencing teacher, because apparently they two was set up to be together or some shit, and she do not want to be with him. He probably lame as shit. He's probably abusive. A little bit of foreshadowing. So for hearing that, he was definitely not down to just continue doing this, but then she ended up just giving him a little bit of an incentive. So after multiple days have passed of them faking their whole entire relationship just to get underneath this other guy's skin, they ended up just getting into a random ass fight because I shit you not, Sid said, "I like your fencing style." And all because she doesn't like her shit because of past and all this other bullshit, she just got mad and just practically just broke up with this man. She just ghosted him.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
After their first and only fight together, he ends up going to school like a normal Tuesday just for these people to pull up on him talking about how she did not make it home last night. She ended up getting kidnapped. pow, she had a full-on sword with her. Now later that day, we ended up seeing like where she's at. She's in like this dungeon type of area with like this demon. And I ain't gonna hold you, she got possibly one of the greatest poker faces known to man. She's not scared, she ain't trembling, she ain't doing nothing. She's just like, man, fuck it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And when we cut back to Sid, he's kind of going through it, I ain't gonna lie, but he's low-key just eating all of this shit because he's having a whole mental dialogue talking about like, man, I'm just using magic to like regenerate myself. This shit doesn't even really hurt for real. And as a couple of days pass, we end up cutting back to her, and this guy has just been taking all of her blood away from her because she has like royal blood, and that's like some type of special blood and some shit, and he's just gonna feed it to this demon to like have it wreak havoc or some shit. And on the other foot, after they got done interrogating Sid and not really getting any type of information, Sid takes a train back home, and when he gets home, he ends up seeing Alpha already in his room planning on trying to find out where they took the girl. So after they got done talking, it's practically go time. So we have Alpha in one part of the city with a group of people from Shadow Garden, and then we see Shadow by himself and the two other people that were interrogating him. Now, as he walked outside, these two people were practically sent to kill Sid because they know that he did something to the princess. Just for this man to hit the switcheroo and go into his fit and just one tap both of them. So as he was killing those two people, we cut to Delta clearing out an entire room filled with them. Just absolutely just slaughtering them. While all of this is going on, the scientist takes these takes this opportunity to inject the demon with her blood that he was working on all this time, and when he ends up injecting it with the blood, it just turns on him and kills him, and then at the same time too ends up freeing her too. But then on top of that, he was also gonna drop a bunch of rocks on top of her. So what was the point of even freeing her? So with not getting crushed by the rocks, she ends up getting the keys out of this place. And when she ends up walking out, she sees the damn fencing sword teacher standing right by the damn door. And he does like his evil mentor monologue shit saying that, yeah, I planned for your kidnapping, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 bad guy stuff, bad guy stuff. She's not trying to hear that bullshit like how I'm not trying to hear it. So then she ends up just speed blitzing this man with the sword. But none of her hits are getting through because she's not that really good at sword fighting to begin with, if you guys didn't know from the beginning of the video. So with her getting her shit parried, until she started to put mana inside the sword, ended up swinging it and getting a hit off, this man decides to lock in and knock the whole sword out of her hand. Disarming her with the sword knocked out of her hand, she is no longer a threat to this man. But wait, I forgot. She was a kidnap victim. This is 3 times! 3 times somebody got punched in their shit, and they all have been women. Why? What is the issue? I need to know why. The person who made this, the writer, you got something to say? You got something to get off your chest or something? So after knocking her the fuck out, Shadow ends up pulling up just to get the 1v1. So while Shadow is walking up to this man, he ends up getting it to Captain Yami's death thrust pose, but he ain't Yami because as soon as he lets that shit rip, he ends up missing because Shadow ends up dodging the entirety of that move and ended up behind him. So you already know that this guy is about to be fodderized. Like, my man is absolutely getting dog walked by every single corner. He ends up getting parried. He slowly walks behind him and elbows him in his back. It was so bad to the point to where they were going band for band with the sword clashes. He knew that he was gonna lose inevitably, that this man pulls out the perk 30s and just started overdosing. But come on, we seen this shit literally in the first episode. This shit does not matter to Shadow because as they need to like pop drugs to get mana. This man ends up showing him what actual mana looks like. With knocking this man on the ground, he ends up giving this man an entire speech of his backstory of his previous life with all the training that he wanted to overcome. This man practically said, if I cannot survive a nuke, I might as well become one. Because
I am atomic.
And with releasing all of that mana at once, my man ends up blowing an entire hole in the middle of the damn city. Like, all of this purple shit is not just special effects, that was the blast radius. So with damn near blowing up half the city, he ends up saving the white-haired girl and just caring about his day exiting in the blast. And with that, Shadow Garden ends up saving the city once again, in a way. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you guys want a part 3 of me just continuing to go over Eminence of Shadows, get this video to like 25 likes. You guys destroyed the like goal last time, so I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to do it again. And also remember, class, we do have a community Discord, and if you want to join, links always in the description. But with that being said, there's no bell for today. Pack your bags, class dismissed.